everyone, it's me, Speed Force Legends, and today I'm going to be doing my review for Terminator 2 Judgment Day 3D Battle Across Time, or as I like to call it for short, Terminator Battle Across Time. And it's an old arcade game from 1992. And I just want to say it's epic. Now, this video idea was given to me by Oliver Queen. No, not the character from Arrow, just YouTube, her, or account or whatever, named Oliver Queen, who told me about the T1 Million, who was from this, and I'll be talking about him in this video. And he sent me a video of all the cutscenes of this game to turn it into a movie. And I gotta say, it's awesome. If it was in movie form, it probably would have been my favorite of the Terminator franchise. More so than T2 even, but that's saying a lot. Although I can't say it's just as good as the first two, since, well, film style reasons, but definitely way better than all the other ones. And obviously, this is canon, the true Terminator 3. This is what T3 failed to be like. This is what Dark Fate should have been. And this is what Salvation and Genesis should have been going for, rather than what we got from those 4 films. Although I still enjoyed them, despite their flaws. Now, what this is about, it's where in 2004, in this new timeline, now that Skynet is gone after they defeated him in T2, or rather erased him from existence, they go through what happened back then. And then they rebuild Cyberdyne, talk about Skynet and his plan for humanity. Actually, I wouldn't say it's Skynet, more on people who are creating the new T1s. Actually, no, not T1s, but certain type of Terminators. But then the T800 and T1000 from T2 show up, and clearly just by seeing them, it's from right when they were going to change times, which means they found the way to time travel and see portals that came to 2004, which would mean it's a possibility of the future for them. And then we also got John Connor from, well, after that, and I'd say 1999, since the actor Edward Furlong at the time was actually 14, but that's not the point. Anyway, they come there, and then the T-1000 starts terrorizing everybody. And then the T-800 kills the other Terminators there and shuts it all down. Sorry. And then he takes John to his time, 2029, and then the T-1000 follows them, and then they send the T-1000 back to 1995, and it actually looks really cool seeing all of this go down. All of this really reminds me of T3 and Salvation a little bit, and Genesis too. But anyway, and then there's the T-1 who, I gotta say, reminds me a lot of the Queen Xenomorph from Aliens, only if it were of liquid metal. Now, if that was the thing, that'd be crazy. And there's even a comic called Aliens vs. Predator vs. the Terminator. Well, anyway, I'm not going to get into AVP. And then the T-800 sacrifices himself for John to destroy the T-1 and, of course, finish off Skynet for good. And then, obviously, they go back to their times. Which, it all sounds pretty crazy and very epic. This is definitely the true Terminator 3. And obviously, just by giving you all the story of it, obviously contradicts T3, Salvation, Genesis, and Dark Fate. But one note does not contradict: the ending in the director's cut for T2. And if you've seen it, then you'll know that it's 2027, Sarah is old and alive, John is alive and has a daughter, and everything's, well, okay and whatever. Which means Battle Across Time did not contradict that. And if they make another Terminator movie, which there were plans to make 2 sequels to Dark Fate, although I heard they got canceled. Either way, they should make another Terminator movie, and when they do, it should be based off this. In fact, we should have gotten this a long time ago as a movie. So yeah, Oliver Queen, if you're watching this, thank you. This was definitely a fun experience, and I enjoyed reviewing this. And I'll leave a link for that video in the description below so that you guys can check it out, and then comment your thoughts on it, and also your thoughts on my review, what video you want me to make next. and I'll see you all in the next one.